Please give a nice warm welcome to Josh Menchions!
Give it up for Steven, everyone. I'm going to start out by addressing the elephant in the room. I know I'm going to be a bit of a speech impediment, so if you can't understand me now, got a very confusing 7 minutes ahead of you. Nothing I can do about that. I get in a lot of funny situations because of my speech, and I get a lot of people who I talk to, and they pretend that they know what I'm saying. But in fact, they have no idea. And I know this because no matter what I say, they respond with, "Oh, good for you. Good for you." So whenever they get on like that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have some fun. So I can say stuff like, "I'm a world-famous gymnast with 5 gold medals. Do I look like a gymnast? Maybe like a gymnast post-tragic accident." But they respond by, "Oh, good for you, good for you." Right? I can tell that my arse is blue, and I'm from Mars. Do you want to see it? To respond with, "Oh, God bless you. God bless you." I feel like telling her to frig off, but what's the point? They're not going to get what I'm saying, right? But I also get a lot of weird interactions with elderly people, mostly elderly women. They say you do the strangest things. I went to the grocery store one day with my buddies, and I got in a van, made my way in, and before I even made it to the entrance, this little old lady pulls a subway car right in front of me, stops me right in my tracks. I'm thinking to myself, what's going on here? I see that I don't work in subway car, like what's the deal, right? So before I could say a word, she looked at me up and down, and in the most typical Newfoundland way, she says, "Oh, you poor ducky. Here's $10. Now, I don't need to tell you that it's very rude, right? See, assuming I'm not well off because of my disability, so I figured this could go one of two ways. I can let her know how rude she's being, tell her off, possibly make an old lady cry. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really typically like to make old ladies cry. It's not really my thing. Option number 2, I can take that $10 and I can go home and I can buy a dime bag of weed. Can you guess which one I did? So I took that money and I said, "Thank you." And away I went. And my friends caught up to me. They're like, "Josh, what are you doing? You don't need that money. And you shouldn't be enforcing that kind of behavior." They're not wrong. But I look at it as a win-win. Right? The little old lady gets to go home, feel right good about herself. Say, "Oh, I helped out a man in a wheelchair today. $10 is going to go so far for him. If I wasn't going to heaven before, I'm going to heaven now." And I get to go home and get high. It's a win-win, people, a win-win. I will be accepting donations after this. I also get away with a lot of things because of my disability. And if I were a supervillain, you all would be in big trouble. Like, you'd be screwed. I run over people's toes. And they apologize to me. Who else can get away with that? If you run over someone in your, like, run over someone's toe in your van, right? They're gonna get mad at you. They're probably gonna sue you. But if it was me in that van, the side door opens, the rent comes down, and I come rolling out. Oh, it's okay. You didn't know any better. It's fine. Tell your boss, you're good. I'm not a supervillain. But I also get superpowers. Right? I get a really good, convenient superpower for someone like myself. Not very often, but every now and then, I tip over. It happens to the best of us, okay? But I know no matter where I am, within 30 seconds or less, a group of people are going to come out of nowhere. And they're going to tip me over, tip the bag over. I could be in the middle of the Sahara Desert. And some boys will come out of the sand dunes and flip me over and ask me if I need an ambulance. Well, I just got the light, so I'm going to leave you with one more thought. Technically, if you think about it, my nose is the only part of me that runs. Thank you very much.
Keep it going, Josh Menchions, everybody.